Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
No!
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Shaheen, the tight end on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one.
You got my team all kinds of fucking confused.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a give to Edmonds. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Christian Barmore in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
He's waiting for me to pick a play to show you suggestions, but if you hit L1 or R1 up top, you can see you can go to formations yourself and call something yourself.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris, and he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
Yeah, if you look above it, you can hit R1 and go through. I gotta get used to that too.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. From the 45 on 2nd down, Jones, Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's got this down to the 35. And there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Jones throwing complete for Harris. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
How do you switch players?
Worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
You mean the formation itself? That means it's auto-flipping. That means I flip the play, so your defense is just auto-flipping to stick with it.
On 2nd and 7.
You can turn that off. I just, in this version, I'm not sure how.
And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 26.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs.
I'm trying to...
You're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash.
Okay.
At the 1.
This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Patriots are on the board.
I want to see.
Entering settings screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Trying to see where the settings are for that. Game controls.
Entering settings screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Not giving me much to look. I mean, it just... Yeah, you can turn auto.
First in the season opener. Nick Folk for the point after. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay. I figured it out. When you're on defense, push down on R3 and auto flip defense play call is right on top.
The Dolphins have
Your right joystick, you push down on it.
Like squaring off with a division
like push it in.
Rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right up.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 20. They run run the counter. Edmonds. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Here's Tua. Dancing to his left.
Shit.
This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it.
Okay, push the right joystick in, and it should be right on top. Okay.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing Jones. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith.
Oh wow, I didn't know if I caught it.
This to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
I was like,
Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
damn it.
Raekwon Davis, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. On the give, this is Harris. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. Give him 9 there. They still need 6 more now on 3rd down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Jones. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they wanted to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope, and his pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
He's too fat. He's not going to catch her. God damn it.
And he will bring it back.
Oh.
It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards 1. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
Extra point up and
Damn
good
it.
by Sanders, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
There you go.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Okay, so.
The Pats
spots at the line, ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much.
God damn it.
No, because
Really?
this is exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Meanwhile, Jones' throw here taken in by Parker.
Did he drop it?
Ball on the 30.
Oh, no, okay.
Second and 5.
I thought he dropped it.
Looking to throw. Jones.
God damn it.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And a super return as he gets us all the way
Damn
down
it.
inside
This
the
is not good.
25-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles.
Yeah,
How much
it's
does confidence start to
wherever I throw the ball, man, they are reading me like a book.
Because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it. Because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the gun, it's Tua. Throw left side complete. That's Wilson. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Touchdown! An 11-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Okay.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason.
Oh.
What I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
No.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Mike 55. Mike.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Back to throw. Jones.
God damn it.
Jones has just thrown his third interception.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
He is not letting me shake
Certainly
him.
not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Oh.
Route incomplete. That's Wilson. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by Sanders is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Now Jones. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And that's a run characteristic of Damian Harris. When he touches it, he gets not what's just blocked, but he gets a few more yards as well. He's been dinged up his first 2 years with the Patriots, only 10 starts a year ago. But you have to believe that this coaching staff thinks that he's capable of bigger and better things.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now a give, running left is Harris. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Jones to throw on 3rd down. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away.
You're not letting me run.
The extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave. Embrace it. Go ahead and play it out.
No.
And I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
I've been throwing it to your team, and I don't want to do that.
Throwing
on second down. Jones.
Oh.
Intercepted. Far too loose with the
That defender was sitting there waiting for it.
Fourth pick of the ball game.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game.
Oh my God! He is. I cannot throw his way. I can't do it.
As they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his fourth carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. Throwing on second and 8. Tua flush to his right.
Oh my God!
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And out of bounds,
beating the shit out of me.
At the 45.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off. On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Matt Judon able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's going to let this one go deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
There we go.
Picked off at the 19. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted,
okay, what the hell am I going to do?
Take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's another carry for Harris. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 63
At least he's
yards
working.
for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete.
Wow.
A little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Gotta stop throwing that way.
Mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a first down carry for Harris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Ah.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there, bank at the 39-yard
Nobody
line.
open.
Christian Wilkins. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Jones.
Holy hell.
Pressure, they got him again. Christian Wilkins picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I was hitting circle to throw it, and he wasn't throwing it.
Things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
Oh, come on.
That's knocked down and incomplete.
Okay, I gotta go for it.
Defense
I
just
don't have a
flooded the
choice.
field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays
Called a
out.
timeout. Long-ass
As
field.
expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Okay.
Picked off at the 47. And the Patriots are right
Malcolm
back
Butler,
in this
welcome
football
back.
game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Jones now throwing on 1st down.
Oh, jeez.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Okay.
Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1,
No
you're
time.
undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is, will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
To try again after the sack. Jones. That swung out wide to Harris. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a throw here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Jones.
God damn it.
Intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 18. And a big
5 interceptions.
His guys will get the football back. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
I'm in no rush to throw 6th interception.
Another carry for Michelle on 2nd down. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
Definitely some work
So
I
for
gotta do.
Miami, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah. That I had control of it. You're passing, I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't stop it. All these notifications up. Yeah. It'll just say ready to advance. Now I face the Jets. I gotta go through my roster. It just didn't like it.
This player's development trait is hidden. Put him in. Welcome to your franchise staff. Here you staff points when you have to see some talent trees make you select a path to